On the off chance that you're searching for Bitgert cost expectations estimate for 2024, 2025, 2030 and need to know where the cost of Bitgert Brise will go from here on out, we will break down the past costs of Bitgert Brise and we'll figure out what specialists are talking about its future cost activities. Kindly remember that you want to take this expectation and each and every forecast with the goal that this is just the idea of some market master examiners. Also, foreseeing something so wonderful is totally unthinkable. Yet, we will make an honest effort. How about we start? As per the most recent information accumulated, the ongoing cost of Bitgert is $0.0013 and Brise is right now positioned #540 in the whole crypto biological system. The flow supply of Bitgert is 395,688,215,720,653 with a market cap of $51,533,801. In the beyond 24 hours, the crypto has been diminished by 0.49% in its ongoing worth. Assuming we look at the ongoing business sector cap of the Brise with yesterday's, you can see that the market cap is likewise down. From most recent 7 days, the Brise was in great vertical pattern and expanded by 5.85%. Bitgert has shown areas of strength for extremely recently, and this could be decent an open door to dive right in and contribute. We foresee future Bitgert cost expectations Brise conjecture by applying profound man-made consciousness helped specialized examination on the past value information of Bitgert. We give our all-together greatest verifiable information for the Brise coin which incorporate various boundaries like past value, Bitgert market cap, Bitgert volume and barely any more. Assuming that you are hoping to put resources into advanced digital currencies and need great profit from your speculations, try to peruse our forecasts. Bitgert value forecast rundown. The cost of one Brise would reach as high as $0.0027 by 2025. Bitgert Brise is gauged to arrive at a typical cost of $0.0002 toward the finish of 2030. As of the most recent update, Bitgert is exchanging at around $0.0013. Bitgert cost conjecture recommends a chance of Brise exchanging between $0.0082 to $0.0099 in 2040. Long-haul investigation proposes that Bitgert cost might actually flood to $0.0117 by 2050, with a possible reach somewhere in the range of $0.0011 and $0.0026. Bitgert value forecast 2024. The cost of Bitgert is anticipated to reach at any rate worth of $0.0015 in 2024. The Bitgert cost could arrive at a most extreme worth of $0.0017 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.0016 all through 2024. Bitgert value forecast 2025. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of Brise, in 2025 the cost of Bitgert is gauged to be at around a base worth of $0.0023. The Bitgert value worth can arrive at a limit of $0.0027 with a typical exchanging worth of $0.0024 in USD. Brise value gauge for 2026. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of Brise, in 2026 the cost of Bitgert is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $0.0033. The Brise cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.0004 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.0034. Bitgert Brise value forecast 2027. The cost of Bitgert is anticipated to reach at any rate level of $0.0047 in 2027. The Bitgert cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.0058 with the typical cost of $0.0048 all through 2027. Bitgert value forecast 2028. The cost of one Bitgert is supposed to reach at any rate level of $0.0007 in 2028. The Brise cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.0082 with the typical cost of $0.0072 all through 2028. Bitgert value forecast 2029. Bitgert cost is gauged to arrive at a least conceivable degree of $0.0001 in 2029. According to our discoveries, the Brise cost could arrive at a greatest conceivable degree of $0.0001 with the typical conjecture cost of $0.0001. Bitgert Brise value forecast 2030. Bitgert cost is gauged to arrive at a least conceivable degree of $0.2 in 2030. According to our discoveries, the Brise cost could arrive at a greatest conceivable degree of $0.2 with the typical estimate cost of $0.2. Bitgert value estimate 2031. According to the gauge and specialized examination, in 2031 the cost of Bitgert is supposed to reach at any rate value worth of $0.2. The Brise cost can arrive at a most extreme value worth of $0.3 with the typical worth of $0.2. Bitgert Brise value forecast 2032. According to the estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2032 the cost of Bitgert is anticipated to reach at any rate level of $0.3. The Brise cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.4 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.3. Bitgert value forecast 2033. The cost of Bitgert is anticipated to reach at any rate worth of $0.5 in 2033. The Bitgert cost could arrive at a greatest worth of $0.6 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.5 all through 2033. Bitgert value gauge 2040. According to the conjecture and specialized examination, in 2040 the cost of Bitgert is supposed to reach at any rate value worth of $0.082. The Brise cost can arrive at a most extreme value worth of $0.099 with the typical worth of $0.089. Brise value gauge for 2050. The reception and genuine use instances of a digital currency are similarly fundamental contemplations. Projects with down-to-earth applications and broad reception are bound to persevere over the long haul. According to the Bitgert cost gauge for 2050, Brise is expected to arrive at a most extreme value worth of $0.126 in 2050. The base anticipated cost of Brise coin in 2050 is supposed to be around $0.011, while the typical cost of the Bitgert for 2050 is projected to be $0.117. Bitgert value estimate facts. What will be the Brise most noteworthy gauge cost for 2024? The Brise cost is supposed to arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.017 toward the finish of 2024. What amount will Bitgert be worth in 5 years? In 5 years, Bitgert will have a base cost of $0.082 and a greatest cost of $0.007 per Brise. Since Bitgert is exchanged on an organic market premise, its worth changes radically. What is the fate of Bitgert? The fate of Bitgert is profoundly reliant upon the general exhibition of the